So week 9 of the Contender Series just went down, and we possibly just witnessed one of the best fights of all time. Definitely one of the best rounds in Contender Series history. I would say the best round we've ever seen. Better than Yuri vs. Khalil on the weekend. Also, John Pork was there as well. You can't forget about John Pork. But I'm going to recap the event for you guys if you didn't see it. Or if you want someone to react to that war we just seen with. Here I am, because you've seen that one, right? But I'm going to start at the start. So we'll have to wait to get to the big war, because Luke Fernandez was also on the card against a Lamb for the Slaughter. He knocked him out in 15 seconds, which was quite funny. A little jab, bink, and he's dead. And he's dead instantly. As you can see, he was a massive favourite and got it done in 15 seconds, and gets a contract. Nice job. Did exactly what you would expect him to do. Even better, man, because whoever really delivers in 15 seconds like that? But Luke Fernandez looks like a big boy. Let's see him against a real person. And then in the next fight, Luis Felipe Diaz, that was all right. They didn't look the best. Donovan actually looked a little bit better than Luis, but Luis was just so ginormously big and athletic. Not even that he was super athletic, but he was just jacked. Way too jacked. When Donovan tried to grab him, nothing happened. Every time Luis got hands on Donovan, he could just throw him around easily. Donovan should definitely fight at welterweight, and Diaz was massive. I wasn't impressed, and Dana almost didn't give him a contract, but he got swayed. He didn't even handshake Dana going back, backstage after. He just walked right past him. So I feel like Dana was low-key pissed about that, like, dude, dap me up or something. But Luis Diaz, it's middleweight, so you can't be too harsh on him. At least he's jacked. He's jacked, really jacked. It's a very good build. And then we'll move on to Imanol Rodriguez. He got a contract as well. They all did. Imanol Rodriguez, as you can see, 2 minutes 12. You might know Imanol from the Tough season, which he should have won, I think. But here he is again anyways, knocking out a very good Brazilian prospect as well. Good fighter, but man, Imanol's just sick. Ridiculous boxing. He's young. He's got barely any fights. He's Mexican. Like a really good prospect in flyweight here. I could see this guy going far, being in the rankings one day for sure. Let me just see how young he is. I think he's 25. Yeah, he's 25. So nice and young. Little small boy, but sick boxing, goes to the body well. Good pop in his shots as well, because if you see on his record here, apart from the robbery on Tough, he's only ever knocked people out. Oh, and the rear naked there as well. But he just knocks people out. I wasn't ready for him to knock out Roque Fonseca here. But man, he put hands on him, went to the body and just laid him out. It's actually a very nasty finish as well. That was crazy. And he got a contract, rightly deserved. And then he calls out Joseph Morales. If you know, you know. That needs to happen. What a great fight that would be. Not a great fight, but revenge is a best dish. Imanol's coming for fucking Joseph Morales. You can't run any longer. And now here we are. We didn't take too long. Here we are. As you can see, won a UFC contract. Both went to the hospital after. Dana didn't even give these guys the contract at the end of the show like he does, where he does his little recap. After they fought, he went over to Laura and he gave them both a contract, and then he gave them both $25K. This was the coolest fight I think I've ever seen ever. Definitely the coolest round ever. Round 2 was just insane. Little midget Vlogden. As you can see, no one was giving Luna a chance. He's got that Ecuadorian flag, so you know he's just ridiculously tough. And holy shit, he was ridiculously tough. So is Vlogden, the little pitbull, Kai France Russian guy. Oh my god, it was. I don't even know what to say about this. It was just remarkable what these guys were able to do. It looked like Vlogden was going to smash the fuck out of Adrian in the first round. Adrian's got barely any pop on his shots. Didn't look that clean, and Vlogden looks like a very good fighter. So sad to see him lose this one, but Luna's just too much dog in him. Way too much dog. Vlogden, you would argue, is the better fighter, but this guy's just got too much heart, way too built for this shit. Every time you see a flag that looks something like this, they're not getting chinned. They're not getting chinned. He got dropped badly in the first round after landing a good shot. And then in round 2, they just stood right in front of each other, basically in a clinch the entire 5 minutes, just going off. And it was just so crazy, man. I really hope you've seen this. You got to go find it and watch it back. UFC always post the highlights. I reckon they'll post a good majority of the second round. They got to, because that was just insane. Or maybe they just fucking post the fight and put these guys on. I don't even know. Because that was the best fight ever. Dana said it. Everyone was saying it. That fight was amazing. Can't put it into words. But I feel like if you clicked on this video, you've seen the fight anyways. Round 2, just At one point he had Mark in the tie clinch and he was just spamming knees on him, but Mark was just tanking them. Mark actually, I don't even know. He might have the better chin because he didn't even really get hurt at all. And Adrian's got barely any pop on his hands, but he has great cardio, great chin. He's got everything else. So he lacks in the pop. He makes it up with the other stuff. And God, what's there to even say? That was just amazing. Round 3, a little bit lackluster. Adrian won very clear. Rounds 2 and 3. But round 2, maybe the best round I've ever seen. Top 3, top 5 for sure. Like, I was losing my mind. And it never stopped. It never stopped. Like, usually you're like, oh! But then you expect, okay, yeah. But it was just nothing but, oh my God, stop. God, they need to stop. What are they doing to each other? This is, oh my God. Oh, these guys, they've taken lives off each other, straight to the hospital, 25K each for that shit. When does Dana give performance bonuses on a fucking Contender Series? And we just get to watch that on a random Tuesday/Wednesday for you, wherever you are in the world. But yeah, I just can't even believe what I just seen, and I had to make a recap about this video. About that card, and just, shine a light on it, because I think people are buzzing and they need a place to go to react and, just hear someone else talk about how crazy that fucking fight was between Adrian Luna Martinetti and Mark Vlogden. That was just unbelievable. Hats off to you boys, you deserve it. And I don't know how good they're going to do in the UFC. I actually don't think Martinetti's that good. He's just got a dog in him, and it's that bantamweight. So I actually don't. I expect a little bit more from Mark, maybe. From Mark, he's 25, a lot younger as well. But God, that was just bizarre. And last but not least, John Pork. Makhachev been hyping him up. John Pork, I actually think he broke a lightweight record for most strikes landed on someone, most significant strikes. Like, I don't know if they didn't specify if it was the Contender Series record or the just lightweight record. Because these guys went to war as well, but you couldn't, it was sick. It was a sick fight, but then just because that one happened, I didn't really appreciate what I was watching, because of the Mark fight was just the worst, the craziest thing I've ever seen. The worst fucking thing I've ever seen is what I meant to say, as in in a good way. They were killing each other. It was insane. But then John Pork styled on this Lucas guy. Lucas is super tough. John Pork actually a really talented fighter. You can see the 2-time Muay champion in him. He goes to the body well, great kicks. These guys were kicking non-stop. Very good dexterity. Doesn't have the best pop in his shots, I would say, and is a little bit open. So if he was to fight a really good boxer, I would worry for him. Someone who goes forward and wants to get in the pocket and not give him his range, because these guys were just kicking each other a little bit, calf kicks and stuff. They'll be hurting tomorrow. Their bodies will be sore, because that was insane. They were going at it from start to finish, and man, what a great card. Maybe the best Contender Series card this year, actually, I think. Yeah, I'm looking at him for sure. We got a gnarly knockout in 15 seconds. This was something. Yeah, at least they finished each other. Well, they didn't finish each other. This guy finished him. Still sounds gay, though. Imanol knocked out. This guy knocked him out. And that was sick. That was actually a great fight as well. That was 2 minutes of pretty much mayhem. Imanol got dropped. He got up, put a sick combo, dropped Rogue, followed up, laid him out. And this fight was the coolest thing you've ever seen. Round 2 goes down in history. Probably ends up going into the fucking Hall of Fame one day for the best round of all time. And then John Pork gets it done. Styles on Lucas Caldas, and he looks very good doing it as well. And I'll be leaving you guys to it. 9 minutes on the dot. Just wanted to recap that card, because I feel like people want to react to that. That was insane. And I fucking hope my mic's been working the whole time. Alright, but I'll be leaving you guys to it. Alright, see ya.